Happy Vlogmas Day 2. I'm on a roll. I picked up the camera 2 days in a row. Yesterday the vlog probably ended up kind of short because I ran out of space to film. I'd only brought my phone with me. I didn't bring my actual camera. Right now I'm making hamburger helper but with vegan meat. So we'll see if it turns out any good. I don't have any super Christmassy things planned today, or anything really besides work, so I think later I'll just show you guys my Christmas, what I'm reading, because this month I want to read all like Christmas, wintry themed books. So yeah. Okay, I saw this tutorial where they made a bunch of fruit like oranges, limes, lemons, and they sliced them up and they dried them and then they hung them as like a Christmas garland thing, and I really want to try that. Well, I want to test it with these couple lemons that I have because they're going bad. This one's like rock hard, but I don't want to waste the juice, so I'm wondering if I can get the juice out before I bake them. I have a chopstick and I'm just gonna poke it in the end, maybe. I just made a little hole. I'm gonna see if I can squeeze out the juice. Well, there's one drop. Maybe these aren't good anymore. I rolled them to get the juice. Okay, maybe not. This one's hard. It's like fucking solid, so I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut them. Okay, and then you need to get all the juice out, or at least most of it, before you put them in the oven. So I'm just gonna put them on this towel. I mean, napkin. They look so cute already. I'm just gonna pat them. Okay, maybe you usually want some kind of wax paper underneath, but I don't have any, so I'm just gonna do this and keep an eye on them, and hopefully it turns out alright. And I'm putting it in at 300. I don't want to put it in too hot because they'll just shrivel up. So beautiful. Look at you. Oh, so cute. He's been using my ironing board as a bed, so I haven't even got to using it since I got here. Hi. Hello. Am I bothering you? Okay, so I went ahead and pulled these out because I burnt them. I think this is why you need the wax paper, because if you can see, it gets all like gelatinous and it sticks to the thing. So I'm gonna have to try again. I'm gonna keep some of them, like this one. That one's not even dry all the way. The ones that did get dry, it was burnt. Oh, this one's alright. Maybe I had the temperature on too high. I'll have to experiment. So 300 degrees, way too hot. And also seems like you definitely need wax paper. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys the books that I'm going to be reading for Christmas. I have a couple that I just wanted to read to get in the Christmas spirit. And I feel like most Christmas books are like really corny romance novels. So most of these are not that. And I will leave the links below to each of the books. If you want to buy them, you can buy them through my link. So yeah. The first one is Little Women. This whole book is not about Christmas, but I do, and I've read this before, but there is a particular scene in there which is quite prominent in the book, and it's based around Christmas. So I think this will be a good read for that. Also, I remember really enjoying this book the last time I read it, which was, I was either in middle school or high school, so it was quite a while ago. This specific version that I have is from 1978. Isn't that cool? It's even stamped. October 1978. Anyways, so yeah, first one, Little Women. Definitely recommend you read this one, even if not around Christmas time. It's one of my favorite classics. Next up is Little Merry Christmas by Winifred Arnold. This book is very old. This book is from 1913, and it's like falling apart. So when I read it, I have to be really delicate with it. But it's a story, I don't know, it doesn't have a description on it. But just from reading the first chapter, it's about this little girl, her parents, it's set in the early 1900s. Her parents are missionaries, and they live in Africa, and she lives in a boarding school in America, and she's visiting her grandpa for the very first time, and I don't know where he lives yet. I don't think they've said, and he doesn't know she's visiting. She's doing it as a surprise, and she's like this really peppy little girl, and it seems like her grandpa, based on what one of the other characters said, he's not a very happy fella. So I guess that'll be interesting. But I love the cover. Isn't it cute? I need some of this stuff to decorate with. The next one is The Autobiography of Santa Claus by Jeff Gwynne. This one, gosh, I don't know. I honestly, when I picked this up, when I pick most of these books up, I just see Christmas, and I'm like, yeah, I'm getting it. So this one was written in 1994, and it's supposedly just telling how Santa Claus came to be, and I think that's really interesting. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but I'm interested to see. And it might be nonfiction. It doesn't actually say. So, like, it might actually be the origin of Santa Claus. So I guess I'll find out. But yep, I'm gonna read this one. Next up is one that I just found yesterday, actually, when we went to St. Augustine. It's called Christmas Time in Montana, and look at the cover. The cover alone sold me, and the title. And then inside is little stories from Christmas time in Montana all the way from mid-1800s to present time. And so I think that'll be really interesting. There's a couple pictures in here if all you're interested in is pictures. But Montana is one of those places that I'm like, I feel like I really want to go there, even though I don't know much about Montana, except for like in the old days, 1800s, when everybody was migrating west. And then the last one is The Treasury of Christmas Stories by Webb Garrison. And the cover is what sold me. And it's hardcover, which I really like hardcover books because I just feel like they last longer. But this one is just a bunch of short stories about Christmas, and this one was published in 1990, but all of the stories are from different years. Some of them are really old. Like this one is from 1864. So I think that's really cool. One of them is called The Father of Santa Claus. For some reason I never even thought of that, of Santa Claus having parents. So that'll be interesting. Most of these books are all short stories. This one, Oh, I guess that's it. These two are like, they're broken up into short stories, so I'm probably just gonna read a short story every day from each of these, and then I'll probably read one of these books a week. This is the one that I'm working on right now, and this one should go by pretty quickly because it's an easy read. It seems quite short. I just have to be really careful because I was reading it earlier and I was like holding it so delicately because it feels like some of the pages are gonna fall out if I'm not careful. Anyways, yeah, I'll leave these links below. For the rest of Vlogmas, I have more kind of videos like this where it's like partially vlog, and then I'm going to be doing something Christmas themed in each one, but I don't think I'm necessarily going anywhere, so I don't know how exciting these will be, but I'll try and make them interesting. I mostly just want to see if I can complete the challenge of vlogging every day because I think that'll be neato. Other than that, my tree, this isn't really supposed to be on there. I just threw it on there because I found it laying around. But isn't it so pretty? I wish I could keep it up all year round. This is falling down because my cat decided he wanted to try and lay on it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think this is going to be the end of this vlog. So Vlogmas Day 2 over. This will probably be one of the longest vlogs. If you're not already, you should subscribe to my channel and follow me on other social media sites, all of which are linked down below. Thanks for watching.